Hey YouTube, in this video I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean the Norwalk juicer. One of the things I really love about the Norwalk is how easy it is to clean. And my wife is on the Gerson therapy, so we do, I would say about 10 to 12 juices per day. So we do a lot of juicing. And we discovered early on that using the cloths, which you can see me washing here, they're a lot easier to clean than the bags, which is what Norwalk recommends. And I'd much prefer washing the cloths, which you can see they go a lot pretty quick. Plus, I feel like the cloths work better in juicing, which you'll see if you watch my juicing video. So here I am folding it up, and then we'll stick it in the freezer. And we actually use two cloths. We use one for greens and then a second one for carrots. And the reason that we do that is the cloth for the greens doesn't last as long as the carrot one, and that way we get a little bit more life out of it. So I'm going to put that little clock down in the corner so that you can see how quick the washing process actually is with the Norwalk. Before we got the Norwalk, we had a Green Star, and the Green Star is a great juicer. In fact, we still have it. But I find that I really got tired of washing, especially the gears in the Green Star. Where this juicer, we've been using it for over 2 years, and I still enjoy washing it. So all of the washing that I'm doing right now, I'm actually doing with cold water. I forget where we heard this, but somewhere somebody said that if you use cold water, the greens don't stick to the metal as much. And you notice after like maybe 6 months or so of using the juicer, you'll see a kind of a green film building up on it. And rinsing it with cold water definitely seems to keep that to a minimum. However, once I'm done rinsing, you can see I just turned on the hot water, and I will actually use hot or not hot, but nice warm water to actually help rinse off the soap. And so the first half of the washing process is done with cold water, and the second half is done with warm to hot water. And you can see you really want to scrub it out pretty good because it will build up kind of a green film inside the juicer with use. The main reason that I prefer the Norwalk over the Green Star, though, is that the juice, I think, tastes a lot better in the Norwalk. So you can see I pulled the cutter off with my hand there. When your cutter's new, you want to be sure to put a washcloth or something around it before you pull it off, because you will actually, you can cut your hand pulling it off. And I know from experience, so be a little careful. Once you've used it for a while and it becomes a little bit dull, then you can pull it off with your hand like I do. But be careful when you first get the juicer. But anyway, the thing I really like about the Green Star compared with other juicers, or not the Green Star, I mean the Norwalk to the Green Star and other juicers, is that first you grind up the greens or carrots or whatever it is you're juicing, and then you squish them in the bag. And during the squishing process, a lot of the fine little material that would normally end up in the juice stays in the bag, and so you end up with a much more pure juice, which tends to taste a lot better. It just has a little more mellow. It doesn't quite have the, when I first started juicing, I kind of felt like juice tasted like it came from, the gunk that builds up underneath your lawnmower. And some of that taste is just doesn't seem to happen with the Norwalk compared to some of the other juicers. I've found that I really enjoy dark green juices. When I first started drinking them, I didn't care for them a whole lot, but I really like them now. I think it's like a lot of foods where, with time, kind of like coffee or beer or something. The first time you try it, you hate it, but eventually you tend to really like it. And that's kind of how green juices have gotten to me. I really enjoy them. So you can see here, we're pretty much done cleaning the juicer, just kind of cleaning off the face of it and wiping down the counter. And one thing that my wife discovered is that juice tends to pipe up. You can see there the cord got stuck underneath it. We moved the juicer a little bit to make this video. But if you just tilt the juicer back like that, you can clean underneath it, which is a whole lot easier than trying to scoot the juicer on the counter because the juicer is actually quite heavy. So anyhow, there you have it. 3.5 minutes to clean the juicer. Not a bad process at all. So thanks for watching.